Now, this station, known as Acton Central, is actually very unique because it's the place where, on the Mile Main Line's Richmond branch line, trains actually switch power from the overhead wires to the third rail, and the wires end just over there, and beyond is just third rail, and the third rail lines just end right by the level crossing there, and it's just overhead wire territory. And yeah, I gotta say, Acton Central is a really beautiful station because you got an energy garden here, which spans pretty much the entire platform, and nice, quaint shelters. So yeah, come to Acton Central.
Train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 12:33 Mile Main Line service to Richmond, calling at South Acton, Gunnersbury, Kew Gardens and Richmond.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Customer safety announcement.
Customer announcement. To help someone who's seen homeless or asking for money, please donate to charity projects and refer those rough sleeping to Streaming for support.
If you hear the door alarm sound out, customer announcement.
And that's the service to Richmond. The sound looks like the sound when you board a plane. Anyway, I gotta say, Acton Central is a beautiful station. I love that this station exists, but I'll admit it is a very small entrance into each platform. And this is the level crossing here. Just this. And this is the entrance into the other platform, the main entrance. At the top of Acton Central Station has this wonderful sign called the Station House, which is really nice. I mean, this is probably one of the best overground stations. And I think the top acts as a pub, which is similar to the one at Kew Gardens. Yeah, apologies for that barking. Alright, level crossing has been activated now. People running. Now the beeping has stopped, but the lights continue to flash, and with this boom gate there's like special strings, whereas in Australia they don't have this type of boom gate. They have just regular arms with no strings, which is safer, because that means people can't get past them, or cars, which can prevent accidents. But still, it is a major hazard, these level crossings. Especially with the West London Orbital coming, this crossing would need to be upgraded at some point. Okay, the train is first coming. Oh, it's this one. Okay, and very shortly we should have the Richmond service. The previous train was going to Stratford. Yeah, you notice that everyone has to wait a long time between trains. And if the West London Orbital comes, this crossing would be a major hazard. So because the crossing would just be down permanently with higher frequency of trains. Here we go. So, dodge someone. Finally have the Richmond service. Yeah, this takes a long time in trains. People have to obviously need to wait. Okay. Stratford service in 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine. It's like 1. Okay.
Platform 2 for the 1300 miles per hour line service to Stratford. Calling at Richmond, cancel
A Stratford service approaching platform number 1 or 2? Platform 2.
Please do not obstruct the doors using your hands or other objects. This may delay the train or cause injury to yourself or others.
And now the AC equipment is powered up because the third rail ends there. And obviously the train can't continue with third rail if it heads north. It has to switch power here. The train can't. Okay, now the level crossing will activate. Yeah, it's obviously struggles. And then the train will come. Obviously, this level crossing is a major hazard, and if the Western Orbital comes, the only option I can see fit is a grade separation. Yeah, the sign being tilted over those lights were not like that the last time I came here. It was last week. But, I mean, how can the level crossing function if those lights are just tilted like that? That's wrong. That's not intended.
I don't think it is because I think mine will not do so much in that. And then I put a base on.
It's true. Yeah, it always takes forever. Boom gates can open. Finally. And that way is the overhead territory that goes all the way to Stratford. And with this entrance, you can only access platform 1, which is the Richmond bound platform. And it obviously has ticket barriers. Or, I mean, there is another special term known as baffle gates, but we don't use that. We just say ticket barriers. Okay, don't get me wrong, the station is... sorry for the noise. The station is beautiful, certainly. These buildings here and the plants, it's all good, especially on a spring day. But I mean, if the Western Orbital were to stop at the station, any major frequency increase would require grade separation or level crossing upgrades. So yeah, I certainly don't know how this can be accomplished. I mean, I don't know if it's even been done in London before. Okay, level crossing is being activated again. And with level crossings, obviously you'd need maintenance, and sometimes they can malfunction. And in this case, it's not malfunctioning, because the next train will be coming on platform 2, which is a Stratford service. Stratford service on platform number 2. Stratford says leaving platform number 2. Platform numbers are confusing here. 378 220 is the set.